now let's go on to another release. We Are Family is releasing on September 3rd. Our entertainment editor Rajeev Masand met with Kajol to find out more.
Surprise! आज बच्चे स्कूल नहीं जा रहे. किसने कहा? मैंने.
No way! Come on guys, 10 minutes we can still make it. Come on.
Hey, you're so pretty. We Are Family is a loose remake of Stepmom.
Right.
You don't look like someone who's who's a mushy kind of person who goes for mush. Did you enjoy that film?
I loved it.
Okay.
I really loved it.
Okay.
But maybe I prefer to watch it rather than enact it. Let me put it that way. No, actually, I loved the film. I thought it was a superb film. I thought it was a very Hindi film actually.
Yeah.
I thought the script was very Hindi. I mean, I have a lot of people who came up to me and said, you know, how will people react to Stepmom in India? And I was like, you know, I don't think it's such a Western subject.
Yeah.
I think it's a very, very Indian subject. The
Sure.
fact that, oh, this mother is giving away her children, and oh, it's very melodramatic and very beautifully Indian.
Right.
So I loved it. I loved it, and I thought I could see the scope in it for what I could do. And of course, we've not kept it so melodramatic. We've kept it and put it into the 21st century. So we've, I think, made it a little more happier than it was originally.
Okay. Did you take any steps to specifically not play it like Susan Sarandon?
Well, I didn't watch the movie again.
Okay.
I definitely didn't. No, I loved her in the movie. I loved her. I thought she was fantastic. But this movie is different. The graph of the character is different. This Maya is very different from what Susan Sarandon was in the film.
Okay.
So I think I don't think there was any possibility of me aping her, copying her, or even trying to make any of the scenes like how she played them.
Right. Okay.
You can't do it because the character is completely different. How this character will react, act, and what she will do, her mannerisms, everything is completely different.
Okay. Is your daughter old enough to see a film like We Are Family and not be disturbed by it, to know that it's just a movie, mom's just doing a job?
You know, I don't think any child can watch a film like that. I mean, I was, I think, 12 years old when my mother's film released, Hathi Mere Saathi or something like that. And at that point in time, I didn't speak to her for 3 days.
Okay.
I mean, I was old enough to understand that this was just a movie and stuff like that, but I could not understand why she did that to the elephant. I was like, you're a villain, you're a horrible person to do that. How could you do that? That's like, terrorizing an animal. You blamed the elephant. I was in like, me and my sister have both not spoken to her for 3 days after that, and she kept trying to convince us that it's just a movie, calm down.
Okay.
So I don't think you're ever old enough really to, forgive a movie basically.
Okay. Two heroine films are usually a breeding ground for trouble. Kareena and you apparently got along famously while making this movie.
We did.
Were you surprised?
Yes. I was, because I actually, I didn't go in there expecting a negative response.
Sure.
Or I didn't go in there expecting a fight. But I went in there a little unsure, thinking that, what is it going to be exactly? Because I have not done it like a two-heroine film per se. But, I mean, things were so cool and so comfortable. And fortunately, I think we both kind of share a sense of humor.
Okay.
And we were both cracked up at quite a few things that were, we found funny. I know how to have fun. I'm a fun person.
You're right.
And I think that's what broke the ice really. And she's, absolutely lovely to work with, of course.
Okay. How do you prepare for a role? What kind of preparation goes in?
Should I sound intellectual or should I tell you the truth?
No, just give it to us straight.
Well, actually, there's not a lot of preparation that goes into it. It's mostly in your head.
Okay.
Really. The preparation is in your head. Like when you read a script, you have a script in front of you, and you read the script, and you know scene to scene to scene to scene how you're going to graph it, how you're going to graph the character, how it's going to play itself out, and you have an idea in your head. You have a vague idea in your head, which you try to crystallize when you're acting, when you're actually acting. But at the same time, sometimes you surprise yourself.
मुझे नहीं पता मैं क्या गाऊंगी, उल्टे सीधे लफ्ज़ों से बनाऊंगी, मन में जो आए कह जाऊंगी, चलो हटो पर नाच दिल खोल के, let's rock, बोलो जी let's rock, मैं तो भूल गई फिर क्या wordings थे, song is on the jailhouse rock, song is something, song is something, song is something.